Alright y'all, welcome to Rebels Canyon, and we're going to go with our second war recap video here. So, pop into the war log. We just finished up this war yesterday. It's actually a little bit longer than a day ago. Against the Turkish clan. Just absolutely crushed this clan. 10v10 clan. We've got a couple people that are upgrading, a couple guys that are sick, so had to drop down from my usual 15 to just doing 10 wars right now. Let's go in here and check out the war. So, like I said, absolutely just dominated this clan, 92% to 62%. They kind of gave up. I'll point out here, there was a point in the war where they just kind of seemed like they gave up, and it just crushed their spirit. So, let's check out the map. They didn't even attack me at all, but they just didn't even do any work on us at all. Only one 3-star on our very bottom person. That's the only real damage they did to us. Just absolutely nothing going on for them. Come and check out their map. And this 3-star on their number 1 is really, I think, what kind of did them in. They saw that, and I think they just kind of realized that they just weren't going to be able to get it. And I mean, they only used half their attacks. So, just absolutely destroyed them. Only 3 2-stars. Everything else is cleaned up. We really actually thought we had a shot at getting maybe 29 in this war, but couple experimental attacks late in the war by some of our top guys, and just kind of practicing some advanced war strategies, and just didn't have anything left. Granted, they're only a level 2 clan, but we just absolutely destroyed them. So come in here and check the stats. Not a single attack lost. I mean, just absolutely just destroyed them. 7 3-stars, only 2 3-stars. Or 7 3-stars, only 3 2-stars. Can't talk. A little bit distracted by the President's Cup on TV right now, so come in here to the events, skip that, go to our team. So again, some of our top guys, experimental attacks, you know, late once the war was wrapped up, just kind of trying some stuff. Carpe knocked him. He wanted to seize the night against the day, so he had to attack that base. He called it, and we let him have it. So no 6-star warriors again this war. No issues there, though. Check our defenses. Good defense by Jugs. And again, not even attacked on me. Checking the enemy's team. Their number 1 and number 2. Looks like they abandoned the clan after this war. That's pretty funny. Just really nothing doing. This was really funny when we saw the number 2 guy dropped all the way down and got number 3. Or number 10, and that was their only 3-star. So it took their number 2 guy to drop all the way down to the number 10. Just even more people just not even in the clan anymore. So really just absolutely nothing happening with these guys. Check the defenses coming back up. Again, absolutely, they just didn't have a single defense in there. So number 5 we all kind of wanted to pick on. All right, so let's come in here. We'll check. Well, here, I'm going to actually... tell everybody say hi real quick. This is the first, kind of new at this, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how this goes. So going here to our war stats, and we're going to check our most heroic as always. And it was a dragon attack by Flo Flo. Kind of picking on Batman here. Felt a little bit bad, but and usually against a Town Hall 7, most people are going to bring 3 lightnings, and they're going to take out one of the air defenses and just overwhelm it. But she decides to bring 3 rages. Still works out just fine. Dragons are so overpowered at Town Hall 7. I mean, there's just really nothing you can do about it. So drops obviously the dragon up there for the anchor, just to get the building out of the way, make sure she doesn't run out of time. Instant CC drop, just balloons coming in there and just doing so much work. I mean, there's just the defenses are so weak at Town Hall 7, and dragons are just way too overpowered. There's just nothing you can even do against it. So a very simple attack. Our lower guys usually seem to get the most heroic attacks. Just not really sure what the algorithm that Supercell uses is for it, but we understand the concept of it, but just sometimes some of the attacks that happen just kind of seem a little bit weird and wonky, which ones get it. Not taking anything away from Flo Jr. here, but we've all kind of wondered sometimes of, why the lower ones kind of they seem to be always the ones that get the heroic attack. Maybe it's the defense is supposedly stronger at that level, so hard to tell if she even really lost a dragon at that one, but it's just so overpowered. So really good job, Flo, and a different take on what you usually do in Tunnel 7. All right, so let's see what these guys have said so far. No, Carpe he didn't want to say hi. All right, so we're gonna check Arv's attack here. This is a simple, just a simple hog attack. It was actually a cleanup. So being a cleanup, he knows he can draw a CCI right here and actually set off one of these giant bombs. So perfect there. And he actually sends in a second one to pick up a skeleton trap here. Just a little bit less to annoy him later on. He ends up drawing it all the way up to the top. And luckily this guy was also nice enough to leave us nice anchors, pick which corner we wanted to draw him to. So gets an early poison in there to start taking out the skeletons. He's got those balloons kind of really lagging behind. And again, just standard, 2 wizards, a wizard. And he actually goes with 1 archer and 1 barb. And then just drops the wizards and cleanup is simple. And I chose this one because he actually does a much more surgical style than most of us usually do. He's really kind of our surgical guy. Just dropping a couple in there, a couple here. Kind of a half spam, half surgical. Really kind of keeping his hogs spread out and kind of delaying it a little bit. Really making sure they go exactly where he wants them to go. Really nice heals, kind of, just covering the entire map. Just getting as many hogs in there as he can. He actually does really well in this one and ends up with more hogs than he even needs. Or more heals than he actually needs. He has 1 here left over at the end. He really doesn't even need this last heal, but he drops it anyway, probably just because the skeletons are kind of beating on him a little bit. But really think he could have actually done without it. He drops that little barb over there on the left side to kind of clean up that builder's hut that's way out there. And at this point, it's just over. I mean, he's one of our Town Hall 8.5, so having max hogs and the extra army camp against the Town Hall 8, there's really nothing they can do. It's just, hugely overpowered. Kind of a fake double giant bomb right there on the left side, but yeah, so many hogs left, really just nothing he can even do. The wizards are just coming in, just absolutely destroying. I mean, he's got so much of an army left, it's ridiculous. So good job, Arv. Alright, so now we're going to go up here and... Actually, we're going to show one more. We're going to show one by Jugs. Let's see what anybody else is saying. So apparently Flo Jr. again, just a 1-minute attack, just beating somebody up. But we're going to go in here and show Jugs. He's kind of our Town Hall 8 GoWiPe specialist. So just bringing in that golem distracts all of these defenses, dual golems, and then just wizards everywhere around once everybody's distracted. You can't really see it. I'll try to keep it up top here a little bit, but he ends up that building way up the top. He actually has an archer left over and he drops it in there to keep that from killing him on time. But he really just kind of just comes in here and just overwhelms it. Brings a couple P.E.K.K.A.s, and he always brings a max P.E.K.K.A. when he does these. Between his king and that max P.E.K.K.A., going against these Town Hall 8s, there's just so much health and so much... between 2 golems and a couple P.E.K.K.A.s, there's just not enough damage coming at him. There's that archer up top there. Just not enough damage coming at him to really be able to do anything, but this attack actually goes really, really well. This little maze design of whoever designed this base actually ends up hurting him because the P.E.K.K.A.s are able to split and just kind of go right where he actually needs them to go. And you got that top P.E.K.K.A. just tanking for those archers. Archers aren't doing much, but P.E.K.K.A.'s just going through, just wrecking shop. And here you see that one P.E.K.K.A. goes to the bottom and starts taking out everything there. And the P.E.K.K.A.s here actually kind of crisscross. And one of them goes up there to the left to take that out. Perfect. And everything else kind of works their way back around to meet with that bottom P.E.K.K.A. and it just ends up converging perfectly. And that P.E.K.K.A. actually gets so far out ahead of these other guys that they end up going up to help out that last golem up there. So they get rerouted as soon as that one building goes down. And they say, oh, there's nothing left. So they actually end up rerouting up here because this golem's about to go down. So that worked out absolutely perfectly. And at this point, there's just so much strength left. His king is barely, being hurt. And just so much health and damage. He's still got that max P.E.K.K.A. up. That golem might actually survive. And there's just not enough left to compete. You know, one archer tower is not getting anything against a couple Pekkas, so there's absolutely nothing left that can be done. So really good 3-star. Don't see too many GoWipes at Town Hall 8, but he's kind of our master at it, so really good job there. Alright, check these stats one more time. Flo Flo kind of bragging on her, attacking our current war. So we're going to come watch this one. This was my first attempt at a GoVaLo. And the chat after this, I had a couple guys watching it live, and the chat after it was just, you know, ridiculous. I mean, everybody was, including myself, we were all just shocked at how well this attack worked. You know, taking out a Town Hall 9, their top #1 guy in under a minute 50. Felt a little bit bad because 33 is, you know, one of my favorite numbers, and killing him, but gotta do what you gotta do to win these wars. So drop this one golem here down to the bottom left to distract some of these defenses. As soon as that archer tower locks in, I drop a couple wizards in that storage and then one in the camp. I really got to get those archer towers taken out. The archer tower drill, dark elixir drill, because I don't want the Valks to get distracted and go over there. Drop the giant down here in the bottom and a couple wizards to take out just a little bit more outer buildings, just some of that trash to make sure my troops really go where I want them to go. King and queen go perfectly where I want them to go. Oh, it could have been a little bit better placed than that jump, but it still covered all the walls. So Valks go straight in right where I want them to go. CC troops comes out. Queen gets a little bit held up, but there's just those 2 heals in the rage. There's just not enough damage coming at my troops. Nothing they can really do about it. The Valks just come in here and just absolutely destroy all these air defenses. And as soon as those side air defenses go down, I actually started dropping the balloons a little second ago. As soon as they went down, I started the balloons in the backside. And I made sure I brought enough balloons so in case I didn't get this last air defense, I wanted to be able to just overwhelm it and using this haste spell. But it went off so perfectly, the Valks got right in there and just destroyed everything. I didn't even really need it, so I just dropped it here just to kind of hit the most number of balloons possible. Saved a couple balloons in the backside just to kind of clean up. I saw just how well I was going. I said, I really don't even need these many balloons, so just kind of saved them. And just absolutely just destroying it. Queen is untouched at this point. Hadn't even been bothered. Still got a couple of Valks left that are still running around. And this attack just went so smooth, so well. Just absolutely destroyed it. Queen finally goes down, so I heal her back up. But just absolutely wrecked it. And it's just unbelievable how fast that worked. So kind of found one of my new favorite strategies, using that GoVaLo. Just so overpowered when you get those air defenses in the core. Alright, so that'll wrap it up for this war recap. And we will see you on the next go-around.